All right. Hopefully that's working. Let's test this out. Is there some lag going on? What's going on? I don't know if it's actually working. Can you guys hear me? Oh, it's really far behind. Is this thing on? Is this thing on? It is? Sick. Sick. All right. It's on. Welcome, everybody. Let's do a little quick test here of the audio. We'll play some game sounds here. All right, so we got the game plan. We got me talking. So let me know. Excuse me, I just ate, so I got like a little phlegmy. Let me know what the audio is like as far as the balance goes. So I'm talking, and there we go. We'll play some game sounds here. All right, so we got the game plan. We got me talking. So let me know. Excuse me, I just ate, so I got like a little phlegmy. I can't hear the game sounds at all. Let me know what the audio is like as far as the balance goes. Let me turn it up. So I'm talking. There we go. Let's turn it up. All right, let's try this again. I've turned up the volume, and we're doing another test. Except now I can hear myself echoing through the stream. I can't hear the game sounds at all. Yeah, I'm kind of behind. It's weird. It's going out over Twitch like really late for some reason. All right, let's try this again. I've turned up the volume, and we're doing another test. So now I can hear myself echoing through the stream. I'm kind of behind. I can't hear it at all still. All right, I'll turn the volume up even more then. And then you guys will have to let me know what you think. Sorry. So I've turned the volume up in OBS. I'll just turn the volume up in the VOD as well. Anyway, welcome everybody. Welcome to the stream. I am currently in a hotel room. Clearing my throat a lot. And actually, I earlier I signed on as soon as I got in the hotel room, and I was like, all right, let me get this set up. I got OBS set up on my, because this is actually a new computer. Well, it's not brand new, but I haven't used it before for streaming, for streaming on this kind of thing. I streamed the entire uh, LA Science Festival last week with it, so it worked fine for that. But I haven't streamed on my own channel yet, so I had to set some stuff up. And then I was like, all right, let me just double check this, and let me get. I had to re-download some of these pictures and stuff like that. And then the internet didn't work, and I did a speed test, and I was getting 0.2 download, and I had spent like an hour trying to call the tech support for the hotel chain, and the front desk was asking the front desk if they had Ethernet, all kinds of random crap going on, and they didn't fix it. But apparently, just waiting around a couple hours, it seems to be okay. So I guess we'll call it good. But my apologies ahead of time if the internet craps out. You know, it might not not work. But anyways, welcome everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and get a game started here. Today I'm gonna be playing some VODs from a random pro league match that I found, a winners league I should say, and basically winners league is an all kill format, so you have two teams going up against each other, and this is Huasheng versus KTF, I think. Actually, I already forgot. So we're gonna go ahead and get started, and hopefully this looks pretty good. But anyway, we can start watching. This is a ZVZ. There's Hoja. Yeah, he's playing for KT. So this is a winners league format. So that means that the winner of this game stays in the chair, and the other team has to send someone out again. So anyway, so am I reading chat? Yes, I am reading chat. Sorry, I wanted to just get those disclaimers out of the way, but I'm definitely reading chat. How's it going, Venomous Stare? What's your favorite Idra game? I don't know if I have a favorite Idra game. I actually don't know enough of his games to think of any specific one that he played that I can bring to mind. Yeah, I mean, I honestly can't think of anything, because I'm also trying to think of StarCraft 2 games. I think I casted some of his StarCraft 2 games in Korea. But I casted some of his games in WCG when he was in Brood War too, but I don't remember any specific games, unfortunately. Anyway, God bless Diggity SC, the king of Brood War HD VODs, one of my faves. Heck yeah. Diggity the man is in the house. And this is funny, this is from 2009 when they have these weird mascots for the teams as well. So we get to see them doing some hijinks in the crowd. That's kind of cool. Anyway, by the way, Jaedong is going to be the yellow Zerg in the bottom left, and Hoja is going to be the red Zerg in the top right, by the way. The only known Idra games are Toss Girl versus Idge, where he made her cry. Oh my god. That's terrible. F91 made Idra cry. Oh, man. When did Idra play Toss Girl? Was that some sort of exhibition match or something like that? Yeah, F91 was really good. F91 was really good. If I remember correctly, he did have good builds, but he was also just very off meta. Diggity, tell me if I'm remembering him right. The F91 was kind of an off meta player. He would play things a little bit weird, but he got away with it. He just somehow made it work, even though he played things not super standard, right? Oh no! I didn't know that about White Raw. He said he would propose to his girlfriend if he beat Greg, and then he lost? Wow. That's kind of interesting. So this is, by the way, this is the JVZ era. This is the era when Jaedong was basically unstoppable in Zerg vs. Zerg. So I'm kind of anticipating him winning this, even though I haven't even been looking at the game that much. He would cut portions out of his builds and never get punished, just on the reading the guy. Yeah, that's kind of what I remember too from F91. Oh, how did that? What the heck? Really? Look at this Zergling. He's like, I'm just gonna run right in. I'm gonna run past like 20 other enemy Zerglings and just run right in the front door. I guess it didn't do a ton of good, but it was a nice little scout there. A little distraction. I kind of wish I'd paid a little bit more attention at the beginning of the game, so we could find out like what the builds were, but that's okay. Now we can get the Spire timings. Okay, so Hoja is a bit ahead with the Spire, which sort of should give Jaedong an advantage if he was a little bit later on his Spire, from the economic point of view. But it means he'll be at a disadvantage, in a sense, in the Muta Wars as well. Hoja's sending a lot of things across the map. Jaedong doesn't have enough to stop this. What the? Diggity's calling. Hello? Wait, hold on. What? The video? How? Wow. Okay. Well, thank you for letting me know. Shoot. All right. Thanks. Bye. All right. Diggity saves the day. All right. So that's weird that when I'm in OBS, my broadcasting software, I can see the game, even though the window is hidden behind OBS. But when I have the window open, it's not being accessed in OBS. So, anyway. Thank you, Tickety. So I skip back now. This is before the Spires and everything like that. So you guys can actually see what's going on. It wasn't the wrong scene. It was just not showing up. The window was not showing up in OBS when it was an active window for some reason, which is bizarre. Maybe because it was full screened. Diggity literally saving esports. Oh man. Sorry, I was paying attention to Jaedong's Spire, and I didn't actually look at chat for a second there. So this is what I was talking about, where Hoja's going across the map with a lot of links. So this is where I was looking at before too. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. This is a new setup. Cut me some slack here. It's the first time using this this setup here. All right, well, Hoja, he kind of had more lings, but then he stopped. He didn't go for an attack, but Jaedong has built up enough lings, I think. Hello, one singly. Thank you for the follow. Oh, do I have this? I'm having to... usually I have two monitors. That's part of it, too. Usually I have... is he going to go for that Overlord with the Scourge? He is. Ha! Usually I have a second monitor, so I'll have my main monitor here, and then I'll have my second monitor over here. Usually, but that's with my normal PC setup, which is currently in the trunk of my car since I'm traveling. And so it's packed away. So I'm using this laptop. And so I don't have a second monitor. But I do have my... Oh, crap. This is a massive Ling battle. Jaedong has Mutalisks, though. Where are Hoja's Mutas? He made all Scourge. He didn't make Mutas. But that's a lot of Lings going into his main base, though. Is Hoja about to actually beat the ZVZ Master? Well, he can afford to lose a couple drones. He's killing a lot of lings though here. So the question is, did he kill enough drones to make up for the amount of drones that Jaedong had instead of lings because he had more lings? I don't think so. I think he only lost like 2 drones. So, not great. Hold on a second. Diggity's calling. Hello, Diggity? Yes, esports? Ah, esports. Good at. Thank you. If you're going to be sticking around, Diggity, I could sign on to Discord as well, theoretically. Hopefully I wouldn't screw up everything. Okay, I think Hoja might have more mutas. Maybe he had more mutas. Jaedong had the Scourge there. Need to cook at 6. Alright. We can Discord for a minute. Hopefully starting it up doesn't screw up all my audio or something like that. Oh, I already have Discord up. More lings coming in. Sorry, I need to log into something over here as well. All right. Good old camping Scourge. All right, let's see here. Is Diggity online? Let's see if this works. Oh, that just cut off the audio, I think. Did that just cut off the audio for everyone? Okay, I'm trying to talk Diggity here. I think he can hear me. I can see that he's talking, but my headphones are not set up properly. Hold on a sec. Gotta change my settings. Audio. What the heck? Where's my audio settings? I'm also trying to kind of watch the game. Sorry, okay, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna pause the game here for a sec to make sure my audio is set up properly. Literally, there is not an audio settings tab in Discord settings. What the hell? Voice and video? Okay, that's probably it. Input device, output device. There we go. All right, now I should be able to hear you. Can you hear me? Yes, I finally can hear you. I had my settings screwed up. In Discord? They should be able to. Oh no, hold on. My audio got screwed up completely. Okay, hold on. Let me pause the game. Yeah, well, because my headphones are no longer working because it switched to the wrong headphones on the sound settings. So I go, oh, I think if I do this. Yeah, well, all right, here we go. I think that should work now.
선수가 초반에
Yeah. But I had to look at the video in order to huh. Yeah, why isn't the video doing anything?
저분이서는 4세대 올리고 역시요 방법이 없습니다 지금. 야 이재동이 그 상황에서 많이 만회하고.
Wait, they can't hear you on stream either? What the crap? But you should be able to it's set up so that it's playing. It should be playing on stream the contents of my headphones, which I'm hearing you, so they should be hearing you. Wait, say something. What the hell? It's not coming up in the Damn it. What the frick? What if I do
Let's not worry about it. I will drop back to chat.
Oh, wait. I think I fixed it.
Okay.
I think I fixed it. I don't know.
Oh, now I can hear myself.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's see if the actual video is working with that audio. This is True Sports right here.
But can you hear the game, though? Because I can't hear the game.
The video is working.
The video is working, but is the audio of the video working is part of the question. Because as soon as I as soon as I initiated the call on Discord, all my audio stopped working in my ears. So I had to change things around. Oh, you know what I bet it is? What if I do this? There we go. Now we got the audio back.
Hashtag esports.
Oh, man. Okay. How's it going?
Pretty good. Kind of a busy day, but a good day.
Good to hear. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Damn it! My headphones just cut off! Why would they do that? Okay, I don't know if you could hear me or not, but my headphones just completely turned off. I don't know why. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna try and reset my headphones. This is a disaster. This is like not working at all. How's it going, Jonesingly?
Whoa. You got a weird voice.
Whoa! Can you guys hear that?
You sound like a chipmunk.
What is going on? What the heck?
This is amazing. I'm gonna just drop off. I think Discord is a disaster for all of us. And I gotta cook in like half an hour anyway.
What is happening? Can you guys hear that? Everything is on slow-mo. This is so... What the frick is going on? Playback speed is normal. Alright, I think Diggity hung up because this is not working. So I'm just gonna quit out of that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, my computer is broken. Oh, man. Wow, okay. Let me try and get this going here. Is the sound for the video screwed up for you guys on stream as well? It sounds so weird. I might have to like reload the game or something. Alright, let me try reloading this. I've never had that happen. Why on earth would that happen? Why on earth would that happen? There's no reason why changing my audio settings would turn it to like half-speed playback. What the heck? It's on normal. What is going on? It's my headset? I don't have any other headphones right now. Alright, we can do this though. We're gonna have to do this. Alright, so let me turn this audio on. Alright, I'm just gonna take these off. So we'll do that, and we'll try with. This is just on crack right now. Okay, so if I do that, if I turn the system sounds on and I mute my speakers, you guys should be able to hear the audio even if I can't, which is the important thing here. So let me know if you guys can hear this, the audio for the game. Oh, I should probably, okay, I have to put this so you guys can see the game. The cam is laggy. It's not the camera, I don't think. I think it's the internet connection for the hotel I'm at. Because earlier it was super screwed up, and it looks like it's screwed up again, basically. So I think it's actually on the upstream end that. All right, take care, Jonesingly. Sorry, you tuned in right when everything was all screwed up. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I think it just doesn't have enough upstream capacity on this internet connection. So that's why things are getting laggy. No game sound. The thing is, if I want to get game sound, I have to turn on the speakers then. I thought I could have them separate. Let me see. What if I do this? Hold on. If I change the settings. And then we can do output. We can use the virtual cable.
공중병력을 가지고 움직이고 있습니다, 이재동. 네, 기회 왔습니다. 상대방이 뮤탈만 모을 때 이 다수의 스컬지로 뮤탈 잡고 뮤탈은 상대방이 드론을 잡아주겠다는 이재동 선수의
So now you guys should be able to hear the sound settings at least. The game sound.
역습이 무서워요. 역습이 무서워요.
I've heard Starcraft before. I kind of know what it sounds like. Let me also change the settings on screen.
오히려 다시 한번 저글링으로 역공을 시도합니다. 이거 좀 아니었죠. 저글링 범위가 저글링이에요. 네, 일단 앞마당 지역에 빨리 저글링 생산해서 드론 욕심 부리면 안 돼, 이재동 선수. 자, 공중민이 빨리 나와야 돼. 여기서 저글링을 상대편에 당기면 공중병력을 지켜야 돼요. 모아야 됩니다. 이재동 공중병력이 많이 있어.
Down. How about now? What's the sound doing now? Wow, this is terrible. This is running all kinds of problems. I did not expect. Did not turn it a little bit back up. Okay. There we go. I didn't expect to have this many issues though getting started with streaming on this computer. But I mean, the good thing is that once I have that all figured out, then I'll be able to just keep the settings and it won't be a big issue in the future. So that's good. All right. So I got the sound. I think I got the bit rate. The bit rate lowered hopefully should make it a little bit better, less skippy on the stream. So I don't know. I'm trying. The next time I'm doing this, it's going to be in a different location too, which I should be better internet than here. So on Saturday, I think the stream's going to be better. I'll have good enough internet. I won't have to worry about any of this crap, and I'll try and get things set up ahead of time. So, but hopefully we can watch some games today though. Anyway, so I wanted to watch the end of this game again and see kind of how it ended basically. And I think Jaedong just kind of, because I was too busy futzing with settings. Okay, it just looks like he has just too many Mutalisks. So that's all it is Jaedong just had more stuff, more money. Oh, and he killed Hojo wasn't mining gas at his second base either. Okay. Anyway, how's everyone doing? How's everyone doing today? Sorry about all the issues. Scrolling back up to see if I missed any chat. If I did, just let me know. All right, so again, this is from a Winners League match. So Jaedong stays put. He stays up. He's gonna be still on, and then someone else is gonna be going up next. So the next person he's gonna be playing is 4GG. 4GG. So that'll be kind of cool. We got a ZVT this time. There they are. 4GG. Now this is 2009. When did 4GG win his MSL? Was that 2009? I don't know if this is before or after. Oh, I got it. Sorry. Gotta make it so you guys can see the video. That's so weird that it won't show the video output when I'm looking at the video window. That doesn't make sense. I don't know why it would have that problem, but, you know. There we go. Never V, aka 4GG. Now here's a question. If I tab out to look up something, can you guys see the video now? Is the question. It looks like you can. Okay. So I can look up 4GG real quick without interrupting. Forg. Didn't like Klazard or someone used to call him Frog G or something? Or maybe it was, wasn't there some caster that, oh, that's, I didn't realize that. So not only did 4GG already win an MSL, guess who he beat in the MSL finals in the 2008 Arena MSL? He beat Jaedong. So that's kind of cool. Oh, I forgot I can turn this light on. Whoa, that's kind of bright. A little bit more light there, I guess. Is that better? Is that, maybe that's worse actually. The camera is readjusting. That's fine. Klazart called him Frog V. Okay, I thought so. I thought someone did that. I was like, I was correct in remembering it was Klazard also. That's funny. Camera seems smother be the way. Be the way. By the way, if anything changes, we'll let you know. Seems smother? What do you mean smother? Seems smaller? Something's wrong with the camera? Smoother. Oh, okay. So yeah, that might be because I changed the bit rate. So the overall bit rate going up to the server is lower now, which is fine because none of this is really high quality video anyway. Hold on, I gotta go back for that. I want to watch that again. Flash, it looks like he kind of got caught. So the drone's going out and scouting. The SCVs are chasing the drone. Oh, okay. Flash was just like looking at the screen kind of funny, and he laughed at getting caught on camera, that's all. English second language? Really? Well, your English is very good. Anyway, well, look at that. Look at the mascots. I think that's what the sign was. The sign was the mascot, I think. Oh, man. I think it was SKT that was the first one, right? SKT had Bunky. They were the first one to have, like, the big-headed mascot thing. And then I think other teams started doing that also. Oh. That SCV has a kill. That SCV killed a drone. The drone's going for revenge, though. Oh, the drone has a kill. They traded. Each of them has a worker that has a kill on it. Nice. Very nice. So yeah, in the previous year, Frog V beat Jaedong in the finals. I don't think that was quite like 100% Jaedong yet. I think that might have been partly why. Like, I think Jaedong didn't really get into total beast mode, you know, super double Saiyan form or whatever until 2009, I feel like. But maybe I'm just underestimating for GG of that season. I don't know. I can actually do this. Put a little bit more camera on it. Just because the little black bar on the side was making it feel awkward. I don't know. I don't really need more of myself on screen or anything like that, but anyway. Hey, Maximilian, thank you so much. Thank you for the tip. Much appreciated. And despite English being your second language, you still managed to donate $1 instead of some other currency. I think Stream Elements automatically well, usually it says, oh, you could change it to euro. Yeah, you can change the currency, but I think it pops up with whatever my default currency is, right? But I think if you donate a euro or something like that, I think it automatically exchanges it, right? So like if you donated euro, it would say Max tipped, you know, $1.37 or something like that instead, which is kind of cool. Sometimes you see these random donations where it's like someone tipped $36.57, and it's like, okay, that was probably like, you know, 50 Australian dollars translated into American dollars or something like that. Now I tested it. I tried to link VOD. Seems new PC notification issues, but no worries. Huh. That is odd. Well, thank you. Did it... I don't have any more alerts. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, I got the... No, I got the... Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't pop up that alert. That's not something I control on my end at all, so hold that thought, because Jaedong is trying to do a Hydra bust, by the way, against Terran, which is kind of nuts. I wasn't paying attention, and Jaedong is actually attacking the front with Hydras. This is kind of crazy. Like, what is going on? Is this a Zerg versus Protoss game? Is 4GG playing Protoss, or did Jaedong think he was playing Protoss? I mean, he scouted the mech. It's just what it is. So he's going Hydras versus mech. But it just looked a little weird to have, like, the front door there, and then Hydralisks attacking where a bunker was and all that stuff. So anyway, so yeah, I don't know why the alert didn't pop up on my screen, because that shouldn't be something that I control. But anyway, Max said, I tried to find a VOD without casting, but didn't find. This link has Rise and Cholera casting. After watch this. All right, cool. And by the way, the secret to finding VODs is, well, first you check TLPD. But if you don't, what you can do is you can actually, if you go on Team Liquid player database and you find their Korean names, and you go to YouTube and you search for the Korean names. Then you can find the VOD in Korean oftentimes, depending on where it's on. Especially if it's an on game net. OGN has their own YouTube channel and they've got a bunch of stuff on there, so you can often find the games in the original Korean that way. So let me see if I can do that actually. Firebat Hero versus July Zerg. Nice. That'll be fun. This is cool. Jaedong is just like, oh, you have Goliaths? I don't care. I'm still going to go Mutalisk harass you. It looks like the Goliaths don't have the range upgrade yet, though. So that's partly why he can get away with this, I think. It's doing some nice micro. Now do they? I think they have it up now? I don't know if they have it. Yeah, no, I think that spinning is the upgrade. I think that's the upgrade right there. So that's kind of a cool little thing to note. It's a little bit late too, or maybe he wasn't expecting the Mutalisks. And that's why he didn't have the Goliath upgrade, because it looks like he didn't start the Goliath upgrade until after the Mutalisks attacked, basically, you know. There's the Huasheng coach, I believe. Poor Firebat Hero. No records. He never won anything. All right, I think he has the range upgrade now. All right, yeah. So I think I found the VOD. Well, let's see. Is this the same one?
Hey everyone, this is Cholera with...
It's the same one with Cholera and Rise. Okay, cool. Triple Evolution Chamber, BT dubs. Triple Evolution Chamber. Went to the player page, found the match. The VOD was the wrong for that date. Oh, okay. Yeah. I like... Uv looks classy in a suit for sure. Jaedong is still picking off SCP. He's still mutamicroing, even though 4GG has all these Goliaths now. But because of the mutamicro, he's forcing a lot of Goliaths and maybe less tanks. So I wonder if that's part of his intention. Now he can come in here with Hydralisks. There's still a significant number of tanks, though. He still can't get in there. Yeah, definitely has the Charon boosters now. Actually, can you tell? Because is that what the little blue on behind the rockets means? I was just trying to figure out from the range that they were firing, but maybe that's what the blue is. I feel like maybe I heard that once, but I just forgot. I'm going to try and see if I can find the Korean version here. On the side. Firebat Hero and July Zerg only played one game against each other ever. Let's see. Yeah, I think I found some Korean VOD of it, but it looks like it's a replay cast. That's weird. Yeah, you can kind of gauge just on how far the Goliaths are firing, but then I was like, wait a minute, isn't there like a thing that tells you? So that's kind of weird. I found this Well, I found this. It looks like a VOD of that game. Maybe? But it's just, oh, I think it's Firebright Hero casting the replay. Or playing it? No, maybe not. Oh, maybe this is something completely different. JK. Alright, well, we'll have to watch the Cholera version, I guess. Cholera and Rise version. But I think I might have to mute it, because otherwise that'd be too weird. So for you guys to be listening to Cholera and Rise when I'm talking also. Because, like, I don't think they would mind if I played their commentary. I guess we could do that. What do you guys think? Should I play Cholera and Rise commentating it and then just, like, talk over them? Because I can't hear them. I won't be able to hear it. So should I mute it, or should I just play their commentary and then I'll just talk over it? All right, we can do that. That's a lot of mech though. Like, that's enough tanks that, like, basically Hydras won't do anything. I'm not sure how he's going to deal with that. Except he has Hive Tech, so that's how he's going to deal with it. This is so weird, though. This is like, you know, J-Dog is playing kind of a strange style here. Is he pushing, or is 4GG just trying to take a third base? Or is he slow pushing? There's no good third base for him to take. Okay, yeah, Dark Swarm, Lurkers, Hydras. Now the tanks are still gonna wreck everything underneath the Dark Swarm. Oh, the Dark Swarm's right on top, but he can't. Can he get in close enough? He did get in close enough with some of these Lings, but the tanks are still killing the Lings. But I guess it doesn't matter because they're still killing the tanks with the splash damage. That was a close one. If he gotten maybe one or two more swarms down and a few more Lings in there, for GG would have gotten obliterated. But like I said, there's just so many tanks. I don't know what you do against that many tanks. It's really weird that the Lurkers, too. All right, take care, Diggity. Have a good one. This is such a strange thing to see Lurker, Ling, Dark Swarm against Mech. I mean, it makes some sense, because if they have a lot of tanks, Mass Hydras just doesn't do it enough. Mass Mutas just usually doesn't do enough against Mass Goliaths. Now, right now, he has so few Goliaths, though, that if Jaedong started making Mutas, I think it'd be a good thing. But, I don't know. Might be too late for that. He's still just pushing in with these Dark Swarms, man. Dark Swarm is pretty good. But I mean, like I said, these tanks they do so much splash damage that it doesn't even really matter. He can just kill everything underneath the swarms. Now, the thing here is also, though, that Jaedong has the map. Like, look at the mini-map. Jaedong... Oh. Yeah, look at this. The Lurkers just popped. This is kind of cute, getting Hydralisks underneath the swarm, but the tanks just do so much splash, it doesn't matter. Everything just pops from so much tank fire. But the thing is, like, Jaedong has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bases. Yeah, Jaedong has 15 bases. You're right. He's just got so much. And then 4GG has like 2 bases. And he's just getting his third. He's probably mined out of his main right now. So he's like barely at mining at this point. Compared to Jaedong, can just like, he's just Sauron Zerging at this point. He's got so much money that, and that's partly why he's losing these battles, is because he's probably got like 80 drones, and so he's only attacking with like 60 or 70 supply worth of units, but he can attack with 70 supply worth of units over and over and over again, and for GG is not going to be able to replace it as fast as he's losing stuff. Because even though he loses, he kills a butt ton of Hydralisks, he's still gonna he's still losing a few tanks every time, right? Oh, and now, yeah, see, this is what I was talking about. The Goliaths are low enough now, because he had to focus on tanks so much, that the mutas can come in here and mop up. Because he's just got so much gas that he can lose 20 lurkers and defilers and Hydralisks, and he can still just make a ton of Mutalisks. Hey, Urbmon, thank you for the host, sir. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome, what is the what are Urbmon followers called? Urbmonians? Herbivores? What? I don't know. People usually have their like little nickname for their followers, right? And I don't know what Urbmon's followers would be called. I don't have a nickname for my followers that I know of. Do people go around calling themselves like mole trappers? I don't know. Anyway, welcome everybody. If you are just joining us, we are watching a Winners League match from 2009, and Jaedong is absolutely, completely rampaging and wrecking the crap out of 4GG right now. And this is the Winners League format, so it's the format where it's a team league, but if you win, you stay, and then the other team sends up another person to go up against you, right? So it's sometimes people call it the all-kill format, because someone can kill the whole enemy team. So Jaedong already killed Hoja, who was a Zerg player who was pretty good in the first game, and now it looks like he's about to kill 4GG, which I was talking about earlier. It's kind of a fun little revenge match for him, because 4GG beat Jaedong in the finals of the MSL like 6 months before this. So the moles, maybe the moles. I trap the moles, so therefore my followers are the moles. I don't know. Some people sometimes have they just say like it's the mole trap army, right, or something like that. But that's, I don't know. It seems cheesy for me. How's it going, Rexor? Yeah, look at this. Oh, what are those? What is he gonna do? Is he plaguing? Yes, he plagues 3 Goliaths. And there's the GG. The mole hive. The mole hive? I don't know. The moles don't have hives, do they? They burrow, but they I guess it could be. I don't know. So Jaedong has now killed 2 in a row. He's now killed 2 in a row. And let's see. Who's going to be next? So next up is another ZVZ. Jaedong versus Luxury is the next one. And this is actually going to be really good, I think. See, the thing is, earlier I was talking about how this is 2009, right? 2009 is the JVZ period, when Jaedong had basically solved ZVZ, right? The molehill. There you go. This is the molehill. I like that. Mighty XU. Thank you for the follow, sir. Sir or ma'am. So this is the JVZ period. Jaedong had basically solved ZVZ, and he was winning 80. I think in 2009 he won like 85% of ZVZs, which, you know what? No one can win 85% of rock, paper, scissors. It's impossible, right? Statistically impossible when you're playing that many games. So Jaedong was just better at ZVZ than anyone else, basically, and he had figured it out. And even if he got a build order loss, he would make it work anyways, and he just was able to win all the time, right? Now in 2009 and 10, there were two two Zergs. I think in 2009 there were two Zergs that ever beat Jaedong in a best of 3 series. And one was Yellow Arnak, who we curse his name because he was a cheater. Or he's a match fixer. And Luxury, I think, was another one. Effort was the third, I think. So those 3, I think Yarnak, Effort, and Luxury were the only ones that really ever took games off of Jaedong. So even though this is Jaedong and JVZ, Luxury, I think, is one of the few people that actually in 2009 stands a chance of actually beating him. So this could be a good match. By the way, Jaedong is the white Zerg in the top right. And Luxury is going to be the yellow Zerg and the red Zerg in the bottom left. Was Luxury a max fixer also? I feel like he was, right? Was he on the list of people that was considered to be probably a match fixer? It's 3 a.m. Well, some StarCraft before bed, maybe a good way to relax. They're twins, so oh yeah, that's right. Yellow and Luxury were twins. I forgot about that. That's kind of weird that I forgot about that. But yeah, I guess if one was doing it, the other probably was too. They were probably pretty close. But I just feel like I remember them. For some reason, I forgot that they were twins. Are there any other siblings in StarCraft where they both played at a high level, other than Nick and Sean Plott, maybe? That's the only other example I could think of. A couple brothers who both played at a high level. But like pro gamers, were there any? Whoa, mascot's getting frisky over there. Whoa. I can't think of any other brothers or any other siblings that were like both pro gamers. What is that? What's going on there? Maybe in another game. Was there brothers that played in another game, or sisters, I guess, in another game that were pro or competitive? Can't think of anything. July ate his brother. Oh man. All right. So Jaedong is having to be defensive here. He needs to make sure he doesn't lose those drones. He's just mining though. He's not pulling the drones. He's just letting them mine. It's like, that's okay. They're fine. Luxury's backing off a little bit. Even though they're twins, I feel like they look different still. I mean, I can say that about other twins. I have some very good friends of mine that are twins, and I can tell them apart really easily. And I always have been able to, but I don't know. I feel like some twins look a little bit different from each other, and you can kind of tell. Okay, so this is interesting. So Luxury had a little bit of a Zergling advantage, but now he's probably been droning up a little bit. I think he knew that he was behind a couple drones, so he started droning up, and so he actually fell back and actually built a colony, a sunken colony to defend with. So he's banking on using that sunken colony to protect himself so that he can drone up a little bit more. But does he have enough though? That's a lot of Zerglings. Oh, and some of his Zerglings got stuck on the ramp behind his own drone. So Jaedong's just going to go ahead and kill the sunken colony while Luxury's Lings sit back. He just didn't make enough Lings. He made the sunken colony, but he still needed even more Lings. And we saw over the last couple minutes, Jaedong just pumping out constant Lings. Now the Spires of both of them about to finish too, though. So that might be a way that Luxury can bring this back if he gets his Mutalisks out. But he's only mining one gas. I'll bet Jaedong's mining a second gas as a natural. So it's only going to be a matter of time, isn't it? Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not, because Jaedong's been pumping out so many Lings that he might not have actually built the drones to mine his second gas. I don't know. I do not know. Is that the same time? I think they showed that woman earlier too, and she was still the same face where she was like, "Oh my god." I'm not sure who she's a fan of though. Maybe she must be a Jaedong fan if it's the same woman, because I think before, because Jaedong was in the previous game, and so Jaedong actually sneaking some lings in the main. Oh, he kills one drone. He kills, I think he got 2 drones. Here's the counterattack. Luxury needs to accomplish something with his counterattack. Cannot do it with the Mutalisks out. Luxury is in so much trouble now. I think Luxury is screwed now. Does Luxury have mutas coming is the question. If those pop out and those are mutas, no, I don't know if he can do it with mutas even. I think he needs Scourge. I think he needs to get Scourge because he's too far behind. How's it going? Try Old time games. Yes, indeed. This is from 2009. Not that old. Some of the games we've been casting lately have been from 2004 and 2005. There's the GG. Once you got Mutalisk killing your drone line, there's nothing you can do. JVZ triumphs again. He's now won 3 games in a row, ladies and gentlemen. 3 games in a row. If he wins one more, he can all kill. Alright, so let's get the next game up here. Alright. Oh! Okay. Oops. It's Flash. If there's anyone that can reverse all kill, it's Flash. They're finally sending out their ace. In the final game, Flash is going to be the last player. Well, thank you. I'm doing pretty well. Doing pretty well. I was very, very tired earlier, but I'm feeling good right now. You guys ever have, do you ever have a time when you're super, super tired and you like take a nap, but somehow in like a 15-minute nap, you can just like really get a lot of energy back? I was taking a nap earlier, so I was so tired I just couldn't stay awake very easily, and I just wanted to make sure I had a little bit of energy for the stream actually too. And I've only been napping for like 10 or 15 minutes, and someone called me on the phone. I was like, wrenched me awake. I was like, something about the, I don't know. I couldn't get back to sleep after that too because the adrenaline or whatever from being woken up like that. But it's still, even though it was only like 15 minutes of napping or something like that, I feel really good. So anyway, thanks for joining the stream. I'm going to eat a fortune cookie, but it's going to make a lot of noise opening up the package. Maybe if I open up the package like way over here. Oh, wait. Hold up. Is Maximilian still here? Max, if you're still here, I'm going to put on your game instead. I always forget about the request, but I said I was going to do the game that you requested after this one, after the previous one. So, but if you're not still here, I won't play it yet. I'll play it when you're watching. So, Maximilian, if you are here, make your presence known. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's watch the request video for sure. Let's go ahead and look it up here. It was Firebat Hero versus July. This is probably the easiest way to find it, actually. Here we go. All right. So this is going to be a little bit awkward because I won't be able to hear, because of my headphones are screwed up. I will not be able to hear what's going on. And so Rise and Cholera are going to be casting in the background, but I'm going to be talking over them, and I apologize in advance if it's weird that I'm talking over them, but I don't think they would mind. I don't think they would mind if I stream their game. Like, this is a little bit weird, but technically this is on the Vilatech channel, and I used to be part of the Vilatech channel, so it's like kind of okay, right? They're low, so it's not bad. Okay, I could turn them up if you want. Let's see here. Stork's crazy play during his prime gave me enough energy I need. Yes. Man, 2008, 2009 Stork is so good. He's still good. He's still good. Remember the all kill Hyuk pulled out when Diggity casted? I do not remember that. Hyuk got an all kill? I didn't know that. That's funny. Firebat Hero, get ready for some ceremonies. When was this game played? So let me just check. So this is 2008. Okay. So this, I mean, this is the Firebat Hero. I would favor to win, honestly, but this is 2008, and Jelizer still winning the OSL in 2008. You know, so you can't count Jelizer out, even though he's probably out of his prime. He's still top level. Yeah, I don't know if you call him a top level player, but he's still a high level player, able to beat everyone, I guess. But yeah, if Firebat Hero wins, he might do a ceremony. I don't know if he would BM Jelizer though. I guess it's not always about BM with Firebat Hero though. Sometimes he just does it for fun, for kicks. Alright guys, here's my fortune. My fortune cookie says, Confucius says to err is human, to rub it in is divine. That's kind of a dumb fortune cookie. Oh well. It's trying to be cheeky, but it's, I don't know. All his games to the final were ZVP. Yeah. I wonder, let me check. I'm gonna go see what his path was on that. Let's check Wikipedia. It's funny. It's weird that I know you guys can like hear Color on Rise in the background. Who is that? But I can't hear him. So, all right, let's see here. So Ever OSL. Let's check. So Jelizer beat. Well, that was a stacked OSL too. Okay, so Jelizer beat. In the group stage, he beat Mind and Frozen, or Frozen, so that's decent. In the second group stage, July had an all Zerg match. Actually, it's an all Zerg group. July Zerg, Luxury, Rumble, and Yarnak. And then in the bracket, July Zerg beat Rock, Backhoe, and then Best. Okay, so yeah, he did have kind of an easy bracket, and it was all Protoss players. He didn't have to face Flash, or, well, he still had to face Best in the finals. Actually, Flash and Jongbi were there. Those are the only two ones that would have stood a better chance, I think. Do you want me to turn him up? Turn him up? I can turn him up if you want. Oh, these guys were on a date to the Starcraft match together. It's very romantic. It's okay. All right, we'll just leave it the way it is then. So yeah, Jelizer had a pretty easy road to the finals, and if you can think of it that way, he had to beat a lot of players though, at least. But he beat a lot of Zergs. He beat Mind in the group stage. But Backhoe, not the best. Who was the other one I said? Rock. Also not like the best, so best was the best. At least best was able to get to the finals. It's really interesting how that works out sometimes. That, you know, the way the bracket is shaped completely can change who's going to be in the finals or not. You know, if you have two players on the same side of the bracket, they meet in the semifinals instead of finals, and maybe they would have been finalists, and it's kind of crazy. It'd be interesting to if you could do an experiment where you could, like, oh man, hold on, that's a lot of links. Uh-oh, Flash just lost his expeditionary army. Oh wait, that's not Flash, sorry, that's Firebat Hero. I was thinking of the previous game. So then this is totally Jelizerg style, right? Low econ. You know, this is like this is Jelizerg showing the 2005 style to Firebat Hero in 2008, right? Firebat Hero wasn't around when the quick 2-base lurkers was a thing. And now he's like, all right, let me show you whippersnappers. Let me show you whippersnapper what the old school builds were like. Oh, that's right. This is that map with, like, kind of the backdoor ramp area. Oh, he actually lets that lurker die. A little surprised he didn't send the lings in, but I like the bunkers though. Bunkers are so strong against lurkers. It's kind of ridiculous. It's like a really nice way of just stopping the lurkers in their tracks, basically. Still no second gas. So, and then Jelizerg, he's put on this pressure, right? And he's gotten a third base and a spire as a result of the pressure. Heck. Firebat Hero doesn't have many medics. He doesn't have any Firebats anymore either. He's Firebat Hero. He should be making Firebats. Well, he had some earlier, but they got killed. So, you know, there's that. Yeah, Jelizerg definitely had monster ZVP. I think his record was still really good though, even against let me just check his thing here. Is this the right one? He's got a lot of turrets in his main. That's pretty good. Uh-oh. My internet might not be working on my other computer here. Uh-oh. Alright, well, I can't get TLP2 to pull up on that. Shouldn't he build a turret up front of the natural? You mean like at the entrance to his natural? I don't know. Next time we get a look at his natural, we'll be able to see it. Jelizerg. And it's funny, but like I said, this is exactly like we've seen Jelizerg playing in the games in the 2005 OSL, right? So this is just, he's like playing the same style. Not that like it's unheard of to play this kind of. Are those? Does he have Guardians right now? I think he. Oh my gosh. He's got Queens? He's got a Queen and Guardians? What? What is going on? Oh, so many Scourge. He does get the vessel. He does get the vessel. The scan goes off. He sees the lurkers there, but instead of defilers, it's Guardians. What? This is crazy. Ensnare? He's using Ensnare plus Guardians? What is... Yes! Go Jelizerg. Oh my gosh, he's going to get all the way up on top of the bunker because he doesn't have enough Marines. The Guardians are going to kill the bunkers now. Yeah, I can see where maybe he could have needed a turret. I think usually you don't see the turret in the front because that's where all your Marines are, and so you don't need as much defense there. But what is this build? 2-base Lurker into 3-base Muta Harass into Ensnare with Guardians into pushing in the natural with Lurkers and Lings without Swarm. Oh, he's gonna queen! He's gonna queen! He's gonna capture the main command center! He targets it down and steals it. Oh wait, did the queen die? Oh, the queen died, I think. The queen died. And now he's gonna try and eraser the Guardians? What is he gonna do? There's too many Lings in his main. Somehow how did he save that command center though? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back real quick because I want to see what happened there with this command center. It looked like the queen entered it to get it, and then it just didn't. Maybe it never got below 750. So this is what I look at. He right clicks the command center. He sends the queen in. Oh, and the turrets. Oh, the turrets actually killed the queen before it got low enough. He needed to send in the queen a little bit later. That's what happened. Okay. The kitchen sink build. Nice. Okay. Because it died at the same moment that it was about to that it should have gone into the command center. I thought it had entered in, but it just died, so that's too bad. Now there's Wraiths out. I mean, Firebat Hero could recover this actually. He didn't lose either command center. He didn't lose very many SCVs. He lost some SCVs. But, and now he's going to be able to counter these Guardians really easily because he got the Irradiates. I know he's got Wraiths. There's no Lurkers left. Oh, Scourge, say goodbye to the Wraiths. Oh, one survived. What is even going on? Oh, now he has Defilers. This is really interesting. Okay, that Wraith is still alive though. So the Guardians are all dead. So we're looking around, and Jelizerg doesn't have a ton of economy. He has a 4th base, but he's got no drones at it. Oh, here we go. Oh, all the Lings die before the swarm. So he gets the swarms down, but it's kind of too late because there's Firebats there as well. Oh, this is nice. He's actually going to bypass, go around the swarms in his natural to try and get out and intercept the forces coming in there. But it doesn't matter. He's forced to lift anyway. This is insane. But he's running into the main. Does he have another swarm? I don't think he has another swarm. Oh, no, he doesn't have another swarm. So the Lurkers are on the ramp, though. He's slowly pushing in. I don't think it's enough Lurkers, though. The Marines can take care of it. Or the Wraith. The Wraith to come back and attack the Lurkers as well. Now that the swarms are gone. He stopped him from mining for a long time, but he hasn't killed the actual SCVs. And Jelizerg doesn't actually have a lot of economy right now. Look at that. He's only got a few drones mining at that 3rd base. He may still have only 0 or only a few drones mining at his 4th base. What if Herbmon's followers were called Herb Monsters? I think that'd be a good demonym, or not demonym. It's a good name. Okay, so now there's Mutas out. The Wraith with no hit points that got hit with one Scourge earlier. He's doing a lot of damage. He's killed a couple Guardians. Now he's killing drones. Now he's dead. Oh well. Rip Wraith. I don't know what's going to happen here because it seems like Jelizerg has had a lot of control over this game and has been pushing in really hard into Firebat Hero's base. Firebat Hero's not giving up, and he could recover. Now the thing is, Firebat Hero's main is going to mine out in like a couple minutes, and then he'll be in trouble. The late game Mutalisks back switch. Right? Sometimes Zergs have Mutalisks in the like mid late game. Because they never died earlier, but he made them into Guardians and then they died. This is more Mutalisks that he's building. Is he making more Guardians? Oh, nice irradiate. Oh, he just lost all the Mutalisks to one irradiate basically. He is making more Guardians. Hey, you know, you might as well if you've got the tech for it, you know. Lurkerling Guardian. Where's the Queen this time? There's no ensnare. This is really interesting. He's using the firepower of the Guardians to push things back so he can move the Lurkers in closer. And now he's using the Lings as cover fire for the Guardians to do their damage. There's still one Lurker left too. There's so many vessels though. He's going to probably be able to irradiate all this stuff pretty easily. Where's the reinforcements? Jelizerg needs the reinforcements there like right now. Oh, he's going to eraser them. Jelizerg, unclump your Guardians. There we go. Is he just going to have too much stuff? He's got Guardians. He's got Lings coming in. What is this Defiler going to do? Did he just plague the SCV? He plagued the SCVs. And the Command Center. He plagued the Command Center as well. That's actually kind of sick. He plagued the Command Center to do more damage to it and power it down. That way, even if... oh, Dark Swarm. That's a weird position for the Dark Swarm, actually. There we go. There we go. He gets all the vessels with the plague. Or it looks like he missed one of them. Guardians coming in here. Now, the Marines can hide under the Dark Swarm against the Guardians, though. So it's not necessarily the best. He's got Lings to take care of that, but I think there's Firebats as well. Oh, this Hero Mutalisk. Hero Mutalisk getting kill after kill. Oh, we got 2 or 3 kills. 2 or 3 Plagued Vessel kills, but then ran out. Oh, he's got more Mutas, though. Got more Mutas. Those vessels are going to die pretty soon. Oh, that Swarm is not quite on the ramp. Oh, here we go. This is overkill. He didn't need that many Scourge. That was kind of a waste of Scourge, but all the vessels are dead, so. And he's got control of the natural, and like I said, Firebat Hero's main is mined out. There's the GG. He's out of money. He can't make Marines anymore. Guardians barreling down his natural. Lurkers in his ramp. Oh man, I wish we'd seen more out of the ensnare though, because he only ensnared the one time he used ensnare. He only got like 3 Marines, and there was a giant clump of Marines behind that. If he'd been able to get the ensnare down on the whole group of Marines, that could have been epic. He almost lost by sending that Queen in too early. Yeah, he had that situation under control, and he could have just capped that command center and won the game right then. If that Queen had been able to get that command center in time, or get that command center, you know. So that's kind of hardcore. Firebat Hero still could have lifted it and repaired earlier, I think, but No ceremony. Yeah, like I said, Chalizer could beat him. Oh man, that's funny. Well, shout out to Rise and Cholera for their commentary here. That's kind of interesting that the Korean cast of this, or the Korean VOD, is not available anywhere. All right, so let's go back to this Jaedong versus Flash. Battle of the frickin' Titans going on here. But thank you for the request, Max. That was a great game. That was a fun one too. I like Jelizer more and more. You can infest it when it's floating, but what I meant was that if he floated it, the Guardians couldn't damage it anymore, and he could have repaired it to a point where it couldn't be captured. It couldn't be infested. So that's what I was thinking. Is he could have like just lifted it before it ever got low enough. That's what I meant. But I think it did get low enough. I think it got down to like a third hit points, but the queen had already died at that point. So then that would have been so epic to see the queen capture it though. Oh man, I've only seen that. I can't even think of when I've seen that, but I know I've seen that a couple times. But it's only been a couple times when I've seen that happen. But it's such a good move. You bet on Flash the GOAT, but it's Jaedong. Jaedong's also the GOAT. Kinda. I do feel like Flash has an advantage over Jaedong, right? But you know, Jaedong is the only other, one of the very few people that is on Flash's level, or at least near Flash's level. I like the July did that ballsy play. Yeah, it was a cool play. It was ballsy. He saw an opportunity though. He's like, oh, I've got a queen here, and he actually just freaking right clicked the command center with his Guardians. They were going after the Marines. They were targeting different things, and you could see there was a moment where he's like, I'm going for it. Right click, boom, power, just whatever it is that Guardians fire, just tons of them raining down on that command center. Rush Hour 3 is Terran favorite. Ah. Good to know. Good to know. All right. Well, can I do I could do a prediction thing, but I don't want to do a prediction because like you can't really bet on games that happened 12 years ago, right? Because then you could just look up the result. So doing a prediction poll doesn't really make a lot of sense. If people want to, win it, they just look it up. No spoilers though, if you do know, so that people that haven't seen it can. Although, like I said, this is just like a random winners league match, so it's hard to remember like who won that random winners league match in 2009. Anyway, Flash fast expanding as you do when you're Flash. When you're Flash, you can get away with quick expansions. It's pretty gutsy against Jaedong. Although, I don't know, maybe you have to against Jaedong, right? Engineering Bay already. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. He's going to go for probably +1, really fast +1 is what it looks like, which is really interesting that he's going for this fast expansion, and then he's also going to go for fast upgrades. That's pretty gutsy to like go for both, basically, because that's a lot of money that you're putting into it. That you could have had a second, barracks or something like that. Yeah, so there's the +1, probably +1 weapons, I think. What I expect on the Marines. Who knows though? Who knows? I mean, Carapace, if you know that your opponent is going for Lings, Carapace, armor on the Marines could be good, but I think weapons is better. Now he's getting a bunker, which is smart. Jaedong is actually pushing a lot with a lot of... He's just producing Marines off of one barracks. He's getting a bunker, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. Jaedong, I mean, it's a pretty far distance at least. So Jaedong can't quite take complete advantage of this fast expansion. Yeah, the bunker's up now, so I don't think Jaedong can really kill that right now. Not very easily, at least. Nice little wall there. Is Flash about to build like a supply depot or something that can help make that wall bigger and better? Poking in there, he's like, all right, I see the bunker, I see the wall of Marines. Not gonna mess with that right now. I'm just gonna go for the mid game. Just gonna get my Mutalisks on. He already has an engineering base, so he can start building turrets whenever he needs to. Ah, sorry, still tired. I have not been sleeping too well lately. Last week, I was working all week and I was up till like 2 or 3 in the morning every single night for, I guess not every, I mean like 3 or 4 nights in a row. And so I didn't get much sleep at all. And I basically just haven't been able to catch up, even though that was like Friday night was the last night I stayed up really late for work, because then I had the broadcast on Saturday that I did. But then Saturday night, I got to go see a friend for a little bit. I was up a little bit late. And then Sunday, I don't remember what I did on Sunday. Sunday. Oh, yeah, I don't remember what I did. For some reason, I think Sunday was like I've had a few opportunities to like catch up on sleep, and I just haven't slept well. So that's what happened on Sunday, I think. This is kind of interesting. So Flash is pushed out, and Jaedong is counterattacking with some Lings and Mutas here. This is kind of crazy, and there's not a turret placement enough there, so he's gonna get some good kills. Look at that one Ling going to town on that uncompleted turret. Oh, he actually gets some Muta damage on the way out, though. But see, he kind of caught Flash at a really good point for the Mutalisk harass, though. So this is proving really effective. But, well, it's proving really effective at being distracting. I don't know if he's actually done enough damage, though. Now we got turrets going on over here. It's a turret in the main, couple turrets in the main, actually, so he can't even like run by those turrets. Are there any turrets in the natural is the question also. He's just running Lings in and attacking the refinery. He's actually going to distract the Marines. Is he going to get the refinery? Not quite. Not quite. Now, if a refinery is burning and you right-click an SCV on it, I think the SCV will repair it first, right? Obviously, you could just select it, but I'm just saying that. Have I ever done that before? I know, like a bunker, if a bunker is empty or if there's a spot in a bunker and it's undamaged, the SCV will get into the bunker, right? But if the bunker is damaged, it'll repair the bunker before getting into it, even if there's a spot, right? So I think it'd probably be the same thing for a refinery, right? I don't know. Point being, he can repair that refinery, and he will be able to keep it. Flash going for a third base. Look at that guy. I broke his hand, and he still came to watch the Starcraft match. What a trooper. Flash is looking to get at third base. Jaedong has 1, 2, 3, 4 bases. So I do think that Jaedong would need, Flash would need a third base before too long if he wants to keep up. Or ideally he needs to be killing Jaedong's bases, but he's been kind of trying to push out, and Jaedong's like, nope, you can't push out. This is a lot of lurkers and Lings, though, actually. if Jaedong plays this right, and he will because he's Jaedong, he might be able to get in here and do some significant damage. Flash is really keeping him at arm's length, though. Oh, the vessel going down is huge. Still got an irradiate off, but that is big because now he has to scan for all these lurkers. Oh, never mind. He has another vessel. JK, not as huge as I thought. I thought it was his only vessel. Flash has somehow actually managed to get a nice little like lateral line on the side of the lurkers. And it's going to pick them off. He actually lost a lot of Marines there, though. Wow. Those lurkers did a lot more damage than I expected, actually. I thought that because Flash had like a parallel line next to them, that he'd be able to get a good spread and not take too much damage, but he lost a lot of Marines there. So you're going to go for a little bit of a backstab with these Zerglings. All right, Flash knows the Zerglings are there. Oh, going across a bridge against stacked lurkers. Oof. Oh, he's losing a vessel too. I feel like Jaedong is just kind of picking away at him. I feel like Jaedong is just like taking little tiny advantages left and right, and it's going to build him up over time. No machine shops, so Flash is not going for tanks at all here. And that's the thing, is he's lost 3 vessels, I think. So right now he's going for SK Terran with mass vessels and Marines. But he's lost some vessels, and so he's not quite able to irradiate everything. Right? He's having a hard time keeping up irradiating all these lurkers. Oh, well, I don't know. There's not a ton of lurkers left. But again, Jaedong, you know, he's just... lurkers and lings... It's okay if you lose them if they buy you time to make more of them and to get more tech. Okay, this could be bad, though. Jaedong, if he loses his base, this could be bad. He doesn't have a Nidus. I don't know if he even has Hive, actually. Flash is like, all right, that's fine. You can burrow down there. I'm going to go straight up here and kill your base. Now, those Marines are never going to survive because the lurkers can camp the bottom of the ramp. Well, actually, he can just radiate the lurkers. But Jaedong could set a nice trap for them, though, and trap them up there or maybe even kill them off in there. Up that ramp. Oh, looks like they got let out. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. So, yeah, he irradiated the lurkers, so now the Marines can get out. That's kind of unfortunate. Jaedong didn't take a little bit more advantage of that because he lost the base. He's not going to be able to actually hurt that army. So he just kind of sacked that base to get his other tech up. So now he has Hive tech. Now he's got a Nidus. He's got Defilers. Up. Dark Swarm is in play. Everything is now different, but he's still losing a base, though. So Jaedong just lost 2 bases in a row. Is that a request, Dr. Dinger Donger? I should pull up the chat on my on this screen as well, so I can refer to it. Oops. Chat browser. It's Smiley Face. How's it going? Jaedong is correct. Jaedong versus Flash, nonetheless. Jaedong versus Flash. This is I was talking about this last time I streamed too, which was a couple weeks ago now. I love Jaedong versus Flash. They're just so good. It's just like, you know, it's watching the absolute peak of an esport, you know? Jaedong versus Flash. Yeah, this is potentially the last game of a Winners League match. If Jaedong wins, then he will have all killed the entire KT team. If Flash wins, then he has to reverse all kill in order to win for his team. All right, I'm actually going to paste that same link in chat just so I can click on it on my other computer. Make it easier. It's easier to just paste it to myself and then click it. Hopefully when we're all 50, Jaedong and Flash, old man style, and Busan. You think they'll still be playing Starcraft when they're 50? Artosis said on his stream the other day, he said he wants Brood War to outlast chess. He wants Brood War to be like, I think he meant like he wants Brood War to become the next chess, and for it to be the thing that the old men play against each other. I don't know. I don't think that's. Well, it may outlast chess, but I don't think it's going to become chess just because chess is slow. You can be old and crotchety, and you know it's entirely brain. Starcraft takes body. Jaedong losing another base, by the way. Hey, good evening, Sony. Good evening, Marius, as well. It's crazy how competitive Starcraft was at this time. Starcraft is still competitive now, man, as well. But yeah, this is definitely a special period because this is when the teams were still together. You know, I think this is 2009. This is when the teams were still a thing, and all the Brood War players were focused entirely on Brood War, right? Nowadays, they're still, you know, pro Brood War players, but they're streamers now, or they make YouTube content or whatever, and they're not, you know, necessarily 100% focused on preparing for matches and all that stuff like they were when it was a team setting. So yeah, and this is 2009, before the weird 2010 stuff with StarCraft 2 and all that. That was bizarre. And then yeah, so like after that, the players couldn't entirely focus on Brood War all the time, you know. Now there's vultures out? Okay. This is kind of crazy. Like, if you look at the minimap, I feel like Flash just has the advantage here, but you can't count out Hive Tech Zerg, you know? Where's the swarm? There's the swarm. But all the lurkers are irradiated, so it doesn't really matter to swarm them, actually. If he had Plague, it would have been maybe a better use of his energy. Nalra versus Savior. I think we watched that recently. Didn't we watch those games? Or maybe just I watched them. Oh yeah, no, I casted. What am I thinking of? Okay, no, because I casted Savior versus Bisu, I was looking at some games between Savior versus Nalra, but not the Holy War ones, the ones that were in like the Pro League or something afterwards. Nalra revolutionized FE versus Zerg, Sarah Reaver, and Cannon Cheese. But there was already Sarah Reaver before that, wasn't there? How did he revolutionize it? Did he do it in a different way or something? So I'm pretty sure I saw like Reach doing Sarah Reaver even, you know, in like 2002 or 2003 or something, right? Yeah, Jaedong can't really put much of a dent. He keeps attacking, but he's not really putting much of a dent in Flash here. So when you say, you know, Nalra versus Savior, was that the Holy War finals? Is that what you're talking about? I think I've seen those, but it might be a while. Or maybe I casted one of those games. I think I casted one of those because that was like an MSL, right? I think I casted that as a... Because I had this series called the MSL Top 100, and it was just random games that were just, you know, high quality, exciting games from the MSL. And so sometimes they would pick out, it would, you know, be one game from a series. So I think I casted one of the games from Nalra versus Savior. 4-gate 2 Archon build? I don't know. It's been a while. I don't remember the specifics about it. $40-minute game. That sounds fun. Yeah, I mean, I can look that up next if we want to. But I have some more Winners League games I was going to look at too. So up to you guys. But that would be fun to watch the old games. You didn't get to see any of 2009 to 12? What? Yeah, I mean, I haven't watched any of the ASL from the last 6 or 7 years or something like that. You were in the military doing push-ups? Yeah, unfortunately, even though there was a time in Korea when you could go into the military and still play StarCraft, I don't think you can usually go into the military and watch StarCraft that much. Although, actually, I mean, I remember I had fans that used to tell me that they would watch my games while they were deployed or whatever, like, obviously not in the middle of battle or anything, but, like, you know, you're not always in a place where you're out in the middle of nowhere, and so they would watch my games in between their training and stuff like that. StarCraft was big in deployments? Okay, there you go. Quit in 08. Military to 2013. Yeah, so you missed out on the whole ending period of Brood War, basically. And there's been a what do you call it? Not reprisal, resurgence of Brood War recently, obviously. I probably would be surprised. I don't feel like StarCraft is something that a lot of people know about. Or if they do, it's like, oh yeah, I heard about that once, but most people have not heard about esports in general. Or actually, well, most people usually used to not have heard about esports, but now it's big enough that people have at least heard about it. But usually they've heard about League of Legends or Call of Duty or something like that. Coming back, ordered my new tower. Nice. Coming back what? Coming back to playing StarCraft? Is that what you mean? Nice. Nice. There's a decent amount of people still playing StarCraft. 2010 Shinhan Stork versus Jadong, one of my favorite and memorable PvZ of all time. Nice. We can watch that next too. Dr. Dingerdonger had a game for us to watch, and then after that I can look up the Stork Jadong game. Stork versus Jadong is also epic though. Cause like Stork, I don't know if Stork was ever quite, you know, the S+ level. He was the top, but he was not quite, you know, Flash Jadong, I don't think. I think it was just a little bit below their level. Look at Flash. He's like, how is this guy not dead? I keep killing his bases. I keep killing his armies. And somehow he still has more. There's the GG. Oh, no. Aw, poor Flash. Jadong all killed the KT team. 4-0. He killed Hoja, the Zerg. He killed 4GG. He killed Luxury. And now he took out Flash. amazing. Look at Flash is totally floored too. He was like, "Damn it! I was my team's only hope to win this game." Don't be too hard on yourself, Flash. All of your teammates lost also. Jaedong just 4-0'd a whole team though. How hardcore is that? What a boss. What a boss. See, it's moments like these where it's like, you know, is Flash the GOAT? Maybe Jaedong is. All right, so let's watch this other game here. We've got more Winners League that we can watch after that too. Let's see if this works. I gotta find the right window. Oh, Jaedong versus Fantasy from 2008. Chapung Ryung. This is gonna be good too. Although this is a little before Fantasy was at his top level, I think, because this is 2008, right? Yeah, this is 2008. So still gonna have to give the but Jaedong. When was this? Oh, this is December of 2008. Yeah, I feel like Jaedong's probably gonna be a little bit more on top in this one, but Jaedong #1 Zerg of all time. Yeah, for sure. Love the debate with Zerg players. Well, who do they say is the best instead? Zero has an argument for that title, but only because of his recent play, right? Because Zero has won the last 2 ASLs. July Zerg, I mean, yeah, if it depends on if you're thinking of like in their time, yeah, in their era. In their era, maybe. I still don't even think July Zerg was as dominant as Jaedong was, even in his era. If we're talking about Zergs, right? I think there were some Terrans and stuff that were more dominant. You know, if you go back and look at Boxer's era or Nada, when he was dominant or stuff like that, they might have been considered, or Uv, obviously. You know? But yeah, I think Jaedong, I guess effort has been really excelling a lot lately in like the last couple of years, and so, but I haven't watched enough of his stuff to really make a good judgment about it. July was not as good as Jaedong, but possessed the ability to be a nightmare to play against and prepare tournament matches. That's for sure. Yeah, I mean, if you're like objectively speaking, and you're like, all right, let's take July Zerg at his best and Jaedong at his best, and somehow magically through space and time, we're gonna put them up against each other. Jaedong wins, right? And I don't think there's any other. I mean, that's ZVZ, of course, but you know, I think if you're talking about the best objectively, not from their era, I feel like Jaedong at his top is probably the best ever. But I don't know. But like I said, some people, I haven't been watching ASL that much. It's hard to make that comparison because some people think that Zero is right now. You know? I don't think so, but I don't know. Top 3 of all time based on overall results. Flash Jaedong Savior? Savior? I don't know about Savior. Savior won 3 MSLs? And that's it? Savior was like strong in like 2006 only, like into 2007. Like I think he won 3 MSLs, and then I don't know. I mean, if you're talking about accomplishments, 100%. If you're talking about accomplishments, some of those old school players who just dominated the early leagues are the highest accomplishments. Because then it was more competitive. In 2006, 7, 8, 9, 10, things moved quicker, and you couldn't stay on top for years at a time. You could only stay on top for a few seasons. So. Esports earnings. Oh, that's a different story. Let's see what this says. Flash, Jaedong, Savior. Oh, for earnings. How did Savior make that much money on earnings, though? Oh, is that what you're talking about with him adding up or whatever? Let's see. Is that including, like, streaming or something like that? Because this is saying that Savior got $35,000 in 2018. What was he playing in 2018? Oh, sorry, I screwed up the VOD. Anyway. Sorry, I didn't realize when I tabbed out that it screwed up the video. Won everything between 2005 to Bisu. Yeah, but like I said, I think he only won like 3 MSLs or something. But what did he win in 2018 that got him that much money? I know he was making money as a streamer, but let's see. Let me look at his Wikipedia page here. 2018 Hangzhou Starcraft Carnival 2v2 event. Oh, he got $23,000 from winning this random 2v2 event against all Chinese players. Ha! He was one of only a few Koreans, and it was all Chinese players, and he was paired up with a Chinese player for his team. So that kind of explains it a little bit. Because like, there's no way he'd be able to play in an official Korean tournament, right? He just doesn't have. But he won $23,000 just from that one tournament in 2018, from the Chinese tournament. If you utilize inflation, he would be number one. Yeah, I'll bet. Because most of the the thing is what were the? I wonder if there were any recent events that were high prize pools, right? Because all the old Star Leagues were all like $25,000, $30,000 for first place, which isn't a ton nowadays, right? All the League of Legends tournaments are $1 million prize and stuff like that. It's like totally blowing the Star League tournaments out of the water as far as the prize pools. Hey, how's it going, Fabricio? Saying hello from Rio de Janeiro. That's cool, man. Welcome. Are you saying good night? Are you saying hello? Because good night usually means you're leaving. In America, if you say good night, it's like saying goodbye. But I don't think any StarCraft tournaments ever got that high of a prize pool, right? Maybe like an MLG or something like that. No, MLG would have been too late. WCG. What was the prize pool on WCG? Let's look at WCG 2011. WCG. Oh, that's 2001. 2010. Prize pool. Yeah, the prize pool is actually less. Flash won WCG in 2010. He only got $7,000. Diggity is back for a moment. Anyway, by the way, those of you joining us, this is Jaedong versus Fantasy. Jaedong versus Fantasy. And by the way, Fantasy's team, SKT, is up 2-1. You can see it on your screen. So that means if Fantasy wins this, he will actually win the match for his team as well. And be a hero! This game's starting to heat up now. We had, kind of econ stuff in the beginning, some skirmishes, but it's starting to get spicy. Yeah, I don't think any StarCraft matches ever got that high of a prize pool compared to some of the other big esports now that are huge and stuff like that. Because the prize pool stayed pretty low for esports until, oh, what was that drone making? Okay, Defiler Mound. It's a good thing he noticed that it didn't create. Otherwise, he'd be screaming about it later. I told that drone to make a Defiler Mound. Why didn't it? Because like I think it was like 2012. It was like 2012 when we started seeing esports tournaments putting out major prize pools, because it was Dota and League of Legends that started really pumping up the prize pools for stuff. But by that time, Starcraft was not really a thing anymore. Yeah, well, we're talking about the winnings of different players, right? And so I was thinking, like, well, what's a way that a player who wasn't winning a lot of stuff could still win a lot of money in StarCraft and have a higher total winnings? And so I was trying to think, like, was there ever, because like we were talking about how Xavier won a random Chinese tournament in 2018 and he got $23,000, and that's, you know, a lot more than anyone was making off StarCraft in 2018, or most people. So I'm like, what was there ever a StarCraft tournament that anyone made a lot of money off of? I think the highest prize pool was always only like $35,000. GOM TV MSL 126,000. Oh, okay. Oh, it has a list for the largest prize pool. Oh, well, that's very useful for determining this. Okay, but what's the first place though for that? Yeah, see, the first place was $54,000. So that's probably that's definitely the most. Oh, hold on a second. I missed something. Oh, I gotta go back. We just missed something awesome. I wasn't paying attention. Here we go. He's pushing in. Oh, here we go. Pushing in on Jaedong's base. Watch this. This flank with the ensnare on half the Marines. Another ensnare on the rest of the Marines. Oh, snap. That queen just obliterated that army. Oh my gosh. I gotta watch that again. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Because when you're maneuvering against lurkers and lings, you want to be able to maneuver away from them, dodge away from the swarm, dodge away from the lurkers. And if you're ensnared, you can't do that. Look, his units can't get away from the swarm. Oh man, oh, just beautiful. The lings can get up close as well. Their fire rate is reduced as well. Oh, that's just beautiful. That's beautiful. Oh, that was wonderful. Anyway, so GOM TV MSL, $50,000 for the prize pool. That's the most we have. Yeah, what do I define as big? I'm talking about like the $1 million Dota first prize, you know, when Dota came out and they're like, oh, we're going to have $1 million first prize for our tournament. Or Dota 2, I guess it was. Like that's instant rich type stuff. Oh my god, he ensnared them again. Oh, this is just beautiful. And it makes you wonder, why did Zergs not do this all the time? It's so strong in that kind of situation. It had 6 million for first place? Oh my god. Oh, was it maybe was it the 2011 international that had 1 million and they pumped it up to 6 million? And then when they did that, other people had to also, and then League of Legends started having ridiculous prize pools. It's insane. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a plague. Yeah, but you can't dodge a wrench if you've already been ensnared. While the prize pools weren't as big with competitive RTS games compared to League of Legends, it's great to see AoE 2 and Starcraft 1 and 2 having pro tourneys. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean, they're not bad either. Like, ASL is still a pretty good prize pool, right? Players are still winning a substantial amount of money from StarCraft. So that's pretty cool. Like, you know, I'm saying, like, oh, it's only $30,000 because that's a low compared to some of the stuff that we have now. But it's still a lot of money to win on a video game tournament, you know? Ugh. Disgusting. Nice swarm. I think Fantasy might be dead. He's got a swarm in the natural. Oh, that mine though. Oh yes, that mine, killing 3 lurkers. But oh, see, Fantasy. He's trying to run his Marines out and try and intercept the reinforcements, which is smart. And it looks like he will be able to actually. He's gonna be able to delay the reinforcements long enough that Fantasy's not dead after all. The LOL Wild Rift train? I'm not sure what that means. Hard to execute, and this is Jade. Okay, yeah, I guess Jadong probably better able to pull off cool stuff than other people. Alright, peace out, Diggity. What is ACS? Is that the ASL Challenger? Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah. Yes. Africa Challenger. That makes sense. I mean, just as, I mean, it sounds like you haven't played in a while, so I'm not like trying to be insulting when I say like, would you be able to compete in that? Like, ACS is probably not an easy tournament, although, you know, sometimes people just play in it just for memes or like just to say they did, you know. Just you wait and see. All right. Sony's gonna ride his bike over Flash's face. All right, now Fantasy's definitely dead though. Oh man, so cool though. I forgot who recommended this game. I forgot. Was this Dinger Donger? What a fun game. I love the ensnares. Like, and they're not just meme ensnares. Like, sometimes people make meme units just for memes or just to be BM or like because they're so far ahead. But J-Dong actually made it like legit. Like, he actually legit used the queens effectively. Like, those ensnares actually won him the battles and won him this game. It's pretty amazing. You've got 20,000 SCVs mining 1 mineral patch now. I don't think that's gonna be enough, Fantasy. Just don't think so. Just not thinking it. He's sending this. Oh, that could have been a way back theoretically. You know, if he'd done it a few minutes earlier to do some drops. But there's the GG. Oh man. Oh man, that's funny. This is a game of life and death. Yeah, Fantasy just won the series for his team because his team was up 2-1, so they actually won the series that way. What a great game. All right, so let's try and find, what was it we were saying earlier? Stork versus Jadong? I forget what we were talking about earlier. It's 2010, Stork vs. Jadong, Shinhan. This might be more than one game, though, we might come up with. Is this it? 2010 Winners League, Jadon versus Stork. There's a couple. This is 20. Oh, that's 2011. 2011, 2007. All right, so it looks like this is probably the game. So I forget who was that. Who was it that mentioned this game though? I'm trying to just. Well, we can get this game started at least. First one? Okay, cool. All right. This is going to be good too. Also, the final for a Pro League match. So this is also a battle for who's going to win the series. It's 3-3. It's still Lakef. Wait, is that what it said? Did it say Lakef on his shirt? I thought they were Hwasheng by this time. Anyway, it's Oz versus Khan, though. Hey, minions, how's it going? Did I see you comment, like, at the very beginning of the stream as well? When I was getting stuff set up. I wasn't actually, like, on yet. Okay, I thought so. Welcome back. When I was testing. I think you might have missed all the further... things went to heck. The testing wasn't working very well, and then I like tried to call Diggity on Discord, and it screwed up all of my audio, and I had to like redo all this stuff. It was a kind of a mess, but things just seem to be going smoothly now, so that's good. And the internet is holding up now as well, which is good. Because earlier my internet was just, well, actually this afternoon, like a few hours ago, yeah, look at Stork. I'm sorry, Jadon kissing that trophy. Mwah! Making out with it. But earlier, like 3 or 4 hours ago, the internet was just not working at all. I did a speed test and I got 0.2. Actually, I did a few speed tests. One of them I got 0.13. 0.13 download. Which, you know, I could basically download faster on a potato. Definitely wasn't going to be able to stream, but luckily it kind of fixed itself. So anyway, so this is we got, is that Nexus first? By the way, that is Nexus first. That is gutsy. This is a 2-player map. This is a 2-player map. Jadong knows exactly where he is, and he could. It's kind of a long map though, actually, at least. So maybe that's why he's doing this. Because this is a long map. I don't remember the name of this map, but I recognize it. And it's a long physical distance, I think, to get to your opponent's base, right? Oh, I could just check the name of it. I think it says it here. Oh, let's see. What is it? Match Point is the name of this map. Jadon going for a third base really quickly as well, though. So I think Stork may be anticipating that. I think Stork was maybe just like, I know he's just going to go for a bunch of bases. I'm just going to go Nexus first. Oh, I just missed that other chat. Like the one game where Queens killed 7 tanks in 2 seconds. Yeah. Sometimes you just got to go back and rewatch the good moments, you know. Which is, you know, this show is good for that. This show, you know, I like that we can watch games a little bit more chill. When I'm casting, kind of have to be pushing forward a lot. But you know what? There's no harm in just going back and checking it out. This is an interesting door. He's got a spot open there. Is he gonna put like a second gateway in that gap, or is he just gonna let Zerglings run in? Okay, that's a cool strategy. He's just gonna not close his door. High drop potential on this map. Good to know. Good to know. Is he gonna just? He's gonna just get some probes here. So the Zealots ignore the Zerglings. Now he's gonna be. He needs to do that to put pressure on Jadong. But I'm just a little bit surprised that Stork is just basically not doing anything about these Zerglings, are not doing much. Yeah, Jaedong was able to get enough Lings out to deal with that Zealot by the time it crossed the map. Okay, so both players harassing each other a little bit. Jaedong's harass doing a little bit more, though. I don't think Stork did anything with that Zealot. I mean, he forced those Zerglings, but like I thought he would have at least killed a Zergling with the Zealot or something like that. It looked like he was almost more intent on just getting into Jaedong's base and scouting him more than actually trying to do damage. Another probe goes down. These Lings are just being devastating. Don't expect much of a drop from this matchup, though. Zerg versus Protoss. Maybe we could see Lurker drops or something like that. But well, we'll see. More Zerglings coming by. Oh, is that Zealot going to get in the gap? Oh, not quite fat enough. If only that Zealot was buffer, it would have been able to hold that spot. It's getting a few probes here now. The Citadel doesn't block the behind either. Stork is not doing a very good job of stopping the Lings from getting where they want to go, basically. This game's whack. It is whack game. It's a very whack game. What the hell? What's going on? Oh, it's like 7. I was like, why is it dark? I realized it's getting darker. I was like, maybe I should turn on a light. I was like, why it's getting dark? It's not that late. No, it's actually like sunset right now. I'm gonna turn on a light real quick. There we go. Not that you guys need to see me very much, but like, I don't know. This looks better if there's a little bit of light on. I can't believe it got so late, though. Probably gonna do, well actually this is a long game. I might head out after this game actually. Cause like I say, I'm a little bit tired. I'm gonna try and talk to my dad a little bit later. But I wanted to at least get in some streaming, you know. Hopefully I'll be able to get back on schedule now that my work stuff is done. I'm going back to checking out the prize pool tournaments. PGI main event, $7 million prize pool for PUBG. Holy crap. That's insane. That's actually insane. $7 million prize pool. Time passes when we enjoy Brood War. That's true. That is true. But yeah, I should be able to be back on Saturday too. So yeah, I think because this is a long game. I think this is gonna be the last game, but it'll be a good game to finish on. Oh, that Corsair is in so much trouble. Hydralisk attacking it, Scourge chasing it. Scourge cutting it off. Oh, he actually lands one Scourge. I thought it was going to kill it because of the Hydralisk damage. He's juking and jiving with that Corsair. Man, I can't believe the PUBG tournament has $7 million prize pool. I think that, I mean, it's partly, yeah, first place is 1.3 million on that. Now, they have a lot of teams, right? Yeah. Because PUBG is a huge thing. So they have 32 teams. Even 32nd place got $50,000. You could come in last place. You could come in last place in the PUBG finals this year and win more money than coming in first place of almost any StarCraft tournament that's ever happened. crazy. Let's see here. Yeah. Unless you won one of the GOM TV MSLs. That's insane. Hey Volcus, nice to see you as well. How's it going? How you doing this evening? Or whatever part of the day it is for you, wherever you are in the world. Glad to see I have a home. I do not have a home. Hold on. This is kind of crazy. Stork is really pushing in with these zealots. Where's the storm? Where's the storm on the drones? Storm on the drones! Does he have any storms? Where are the drones going? Storm them! Storm them! Oh, he missed them! He missed them! He went after the lurkers instead, and I can't blame him for that, but they were all clumped up in a nice little juicy drone smorgasbord. He could have stormed them all at once. No, I'm in a hotel right now. So I actually got a hotel specifically so that I would have good internet so that I can do some streaming, because it's been too long. So it's not a fake background, but it's also not a home exactly. So I'm still traveling. I'm still gonna be kind of on the road for probably another couple weeks, but this Saturday I should have a place to stream as well. Thank you for the follow, Smipth. Smipth. That's a fun name to say. He could have killed the whole office of drones. Yes. Okay, what was that storm about, though? I guess he might have pre-targeted those hydras or something as they moved out of the way. You got it. Yeah, this is not Jangbi. Jangbi's the Storm Master. So yeah, I should be able to stream this Saturday, and then next week I don't know where I'm gonna be. So I might have to try and I might have to try and do a car cast again. Game houses, team houses, stream house. That actually already exists. There already are, I think, a couple different stream houses. Like the one that I know of most, like famously or whatever, is well, there's two that I know of actually. There's one that's called 405 or something like that. It's a streaming house. I think it's a streaming house actually. Maybe it's a gaming and streaming house. Anyway, but the one I know of is the one that has Skara and Disguised Toast and Pokimane. They're all in a streaming house together, and I think it's in Los Angeles. Yes, this is Stork versus Jadong, and this is the Winners League finals, or winners not finals. Sorry, but this is the final game of the Winners League match. So, whoever wins this takes home all the biscuits for their team. And these are actually two teams that were I think they might have been in the finals. This isn't the finals, is it? I don't think it is. But Jadong's team and Stork's team were two of the best teams in the team league from this era. Is this when Jadong sweats like crazy? I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. We know it's a long game. We know it's a long game for sure. Oh, he's got stop lurkers! Oh! That could have been even more devastating. But that was still pretty clever. Although also bad because it meant that because he didn't have an observer overhead, so the lurkers might have been able to do even more damage if they weren't on stop. But the observer showed up right when he unstopped them. Okay, that's a good storm. I think he might have hit 3 lurkers with that storm. Those Drukhans are so dead. They're gonna get chased down. Is this Chapungryung? This is match point. Or are you talking about a different game? Oh, hello, loaf of bread. I like that name. I don't know why, but for some reason the lofa with the spelling that you have is just very amusing to me. There's some storms. Oh, that was a good storms. He stormed his own observer, but that's okay. Got a lot of lings. Only half watching, no worries. I'm only half watching sometimes. Sin Chapungryung. I wonder what that means. I mean, I know. I guess I can look it up, can't I? How is it spelled, though? I'd have to look at the Korean spelling to look up a translation of it. Sin means new. It's Shin, actually. Shin would be like new. And so it's like the new version of Chapungryung, but I don't know what Chapungryung means. Because I don't know if I can even find the Korean name of it. Chapungryung. Wikipedia. Brew War. Autumn Wind Heights. Okay, there you go. Thank you. I think I probably knew that 10 years ago. But I've forgotten more things about Brood War esports than most of you ever know. I've forgotten a lot of... I know that I've known a lot of stuff about Brood War esports over the years and just forgotten a lot of it. That's okay, though. We're about to see some storms. Nope, maybe not. There's a storm. Beautiful. Stork has good amount of the map right now. Jaedong and Zero played a game there. Ooh. That'd be a good match. I think Jaedong would probably win. In 2009? 2020? Might be a different story. Oh, those probes! Oh, it's a slaughter. He doesn't even need AoE. He's just got enough lings. It's interesting that they're playing in jackets. I wonder if it's cold in the studio where they are. So Jaedong can take out this base. That would be pretty good. I don't think he's quite going to be able to pull it off. Not with that storm. No. Nice. Without that storm, he loses that Nexus. Is he still going to lose it? No. Never mind. 400 hit points. It was hard to see the hit point bar for a minute there. But, yeah, Stork has a lot of the map, though. Like, this is a good map for just splitting in half, but if you can split the map in half... Oh, look, he's gonna snipe the spawning pool with a Zealot drop. And maybe the Defiler Mound? Oh, he's gonna get the Defiler Mound, too. This is actually a sick snipe. This is actually a sick snipe. He's gonna take out a lot of good tech buildings right there. But now there's the counter drop. You were just saying earlier... It's good drop potential, and I was like, I don't know if we're going to see many drops in a PvZ. I was wrong. He's going to get, I think he's going to get the Evo chamber too, actually. Yep. Is he gonna get the Spire? Meantime, what is he gonna get from Stork though with his own drop? No, he's not gonna get the Spire at least. It doesn't look like he's gonna get anything. He didn't get any specific buildings. He could have taken out. Oh, we get to see a little Jaedong FP view. Nice. Yeah, not enough of a. It was like they traded slivers of their base. Neither player committed enough to make it a real base trade, though. It's not a base trade; it was a building trade. That's a lot more though. Now he's going back in. He's like, I damaged so many buildings. I'm gonna try and kill him now. Yeah, if he'd had some Sunkens in his main, it would have stopped a lot of damage from being done. He kind of just ignored it to put on the offensive instead. Alright, now, is he going to kill anything, though? He's still not killing much. Okay, now we got some Dark Swarms down. Now he's going to be able to kill some buildings. Alright, so he got... Is he going to get the Archives? Getting the Templar Archives would be big. But the Citadel is still right there. If he killed the Citadel and then the Templar Archives, that would be a huge blow. If Stork is smart, though, which he is, he's probably already rebuilt his Templar Archives in another base by now when he saw it was going to go down. But the trick is you gotta do it. If you see the Citadel going down, you gotta build the Templar Archives somewhere else, because once the Citadel's gone, you can't rebuild the Archives, you know? Obviously. Yeah, two probably would have been good if he'd microed, but I feel like if you had 2 Sunken Colonies, if you don't have perfect drone drills, the 8 Zealots is going to take out 2 Sunkens pretty quickly, though, right? I don't know if he did he have enough drones in his main to really drone drill effectively? I think he just needed to devote some forces to his main, and he just ignored his main basically while his tech buildings were going down. I mean, not ignored it, but, you know, he didn't have... Maybe his forces were probably too far out. His rally point is so far out. That's actually part of it, too. His rally point is so far out that he couldn't get his forces back in time. Nice swarms. That 12 o'clock base is shivering in its boots. There's Zerg right outside of the door. That's a sick storm, though. Stork makes a Dark Archon Jaedong will lose. See, he's got all these cannons. And he's got Zealots in the choke as well, actually. But, like, all he needs is 1 swarm on that spot, and he can break into that base. Ugh, excuse me. Yeah, this is 2010. Dark Archons didn't exist in 2010. More 6 storms. Jaedong's lurkers got clumped up there. No, they didn't exist. They took them out of the game temporarily. Because you see some Dark Archons in the very early days. And then you see Dark Archons. Dark Archons are like meta in 2020. But in the middle time, there was like a time when just no one ever used them. No, I'm not serious. I'm not serious. Sorry. No, I'm just joking about how little they were used, that it was basically as if they'd gotten taken out of the game. Oh, storming the drops. There's the swarm, though. Got the swarm, got the lurkers. It's going to get the base. Sorry, I wasn't trying to pull one over on you. I was just kind of making a joke about it. So that base is gone. I think? No? He saves it? How did he save that base? I don't know. I didn't see how he killed the lurkers that were underneath the swarm, but the lings... I don't think those are cracklings. I don't think he has the adrenal gland upgrade, does he? Jadong is looking very focused. Well, were those cracklings? Did I just see that wrong? I feel like if those were cracklings, that Nexus would have died, right? Ultralisks, though. Halfway decent plague. Second plague's good. It's just throwing away lings to burn the storms. Hiding the Ultralisks underneath the swarm. It's cute. It's a lot of Archons. It's a lot of Archons. Zerg has no Maelstrom counter. You can just spread out your units, right? Just put all 12 of your Mutalisks in different control groups. Easy. Spawn Broodlings on High Templar. Feedback is good on High Templar also. Actually. Holy crap. Jadong, I don't know how Jadong, I mean, like, Jadong has 5 bases, but so does Stork. But Jadong is still somehow making, oh my god, those storms. He's got so many storms. Now he's going to have more Archons to replace the ones that died. Stork is mined out? Oh, that might be part of it. Well, Jadong... Oh, that means Jadong has probably mined out some of his bases too, actually. Oh, that Templar! Storm! Do the storm! What's going on there? Why is the Templar standing there? Did it already do one storm and then it was just maybe just chilling there? That might have happened. But Stork has 12 o'clock mining still. And I think he has top left mining. The rest are dead. Okay. Huh. Okay, here's another drop though. This is no, those are cracklings. Those are cracklings. He's gonna get so look at he's rebuilding. There we go. We're seeing Stork's first person view. Rebuilds the cybernetics core since he knows that's gonna die. Everything in his main's gonna die right now. Everything in his whole map is gonna die, maybe? Okay, he does have a backup Templar Archives. Oh, it looks Stork did lose his whole main before, actually. He lost his whole main before. To the other drop. I just didn't realize that when we kind of saw it happen, but like... Jadong has so much stuff, but Stork has so much stuff too, though. Stork still has a nearly max army. It's such good size storms. No Reavers, though. A little bit surprising he never got Reavers. Usually you see Reavers as a response to Dark Swarm, right? So many Ultralisks. I think you're right. Smipf, I think you're right. GG is what it's looking like. Stork's trying to rebuild this whole base, whilst Jadong is running across the map with a giant army of Ultralisks. It's going to be hard to crack that nut, though. The gateway and the choke, the cannons behind it, the storm. But again, you know, that's not a Reaver, it's a High Templar. Reaver can keep firing forever. High Templar, it's 3 shots. Look at that storm. Oh, wow. That was cool. I'm going to go back and watch it again, actually. Hold on a sec. Look at that. He sees the drones have been pulled away or go to the other base. And he actually catches them over the ridge. He doesn't get many of them, but it was a really cool idea. And he storms the base as well. That was really clever. Is it enough, though, to stop the Jaedong wrecking ball? Probably not. This is Stork. If Stork loses 12, he's gone. 100%. Oh, look at that Dark Templar there. Send in the DT. He's just storming that choke. He can't get anything through the choke point. He's just storming everything. Plague on the cannons, though. Oh no, the Dark Templar is stuck behind a High Templar. If he can get a DT in the mix underneath there, I don't know if he has an Overlord, though. They're trying to select. Yeah, there is a Dark Templar in there. Okay. There's a Dark Templar underneath the Dark Swarm, but it might not matter because Dark Templars are not fat enough to block that whole choke point. He's pulling back? Why is he pulling back? Is he waiting for the Overlord? Okay, he's just waiting for the Overlord. Yeah, cannons don't do any damage. He's just putting down so many storms. The cannons are basically worthless. The cannons just buy time for the storms and stuff. Oh, he's just right-clicking the Nexus now. Well, with some of the ultras. There we go. Nexus goes down. He's cast so many storms this game. Why are the probes going back in? They were leaving and they're like, no, let's go back to mining. Stork's dead. Stork's dead. He's mined out on the left side. He lost his main. Here we're seeing Stork's first-person view. 127 supply, but no money. He's got no money. He's got 0 money. He had like 100 minerals. He's barely mining. Hey, M Disruptor. Thanks for signing my poster in the GSL studio years ago. Would you consider casting the current ASL for us English viewers? Well, you're welcome. Thanks for coming to the studio, man. I'm probably not going to be casting the ASL. Because basically I don't want to step on anyone's toes. And right now, Naokin and Scan are going to be doing a live community cast for the ASL. So we're going to have English commentary for that. And they're like semi-official. I think they've been like sanctioned by ASL basically. And then Tastosis are going to be casting the VODs. It's not just possibly anymore. Artosis announced it. They both announced it basically that they're going to be casting the VODs on YouTube. So Scan and Naokin are going to do live casting. I think that was the last I heard. I don't know if that's changed. So they're going to do that the live cast on Afrika, and then Tastosis are going to be doing the VODs, and they're going to be going on the Afrika channel. So they like kind of negotiated that. So Tastosis actually set up a Patreon specifically to support them doing the ASL games. Yeah, I don't catch Artosis streaming super often, but I saw on his YouTube channel he put up an edited sequence from his stream where he talked about it on stream, and then he probably has an editor, crunched it down into like 18 minutes of just him giving the details of how it works though. So if you want to know all the deets more than that, and his like all the lead up and stuff like that, you can go to Artosis' YouTube channel, and he's got a video there that talks about it. No, it's fine. feel free to ask. I'm just telling you why, like, I don't feel comfortable casting the games, because I've always casted the Korean games because there was no English, right? There was no alternative. But whenever there's an official English broadcast of something, I want to support that broadcast by not, like, subverting it with my own, basically. So even though it's kind of weird because ASL, I don't think is paying Taste Doses anything. They're just using the Patreon to actually get funding for that. I don't think they're paying the Yoken and Scan either, so that's kind of lame. So I'm not like 100% on board with Afrika. I think they're kind of being lame about this whole thing in general. But you know, it feels like I'd be doing a disservice to, like, you know, my fellow casters who are doing the more official version, you know. So, but maybe if like if ASTL doesn't get a official English class, I might do some of those games. What is Stork doing, by the way? Somehow he's still holding on. He's just mining top left, and he's trying to mine this top middle base still, but I guess Jaedong isn't mining either is the thing. Like, Jaedong doesn't have, like, a ton of bases for him to... He's running around with this Overlord with lurkers in it. Is he going to catch the Overlord? Finally with the Archon. One more hit. There he goes. Oh, no. Yeah, this Jaedong is sweating like a pig. Pigs don't sweat, though, do they? I don't know why that's a thing. Why is that a phrase? Yeah, look at that. Jaedong has one patch left. The only minerals left on the map, I think, are 12 o'clock. Which is why Stork is distance mining it with all of his probes. Oh my gosh. It all comes down to that 12 o'clock base. Yeah, I thought Jaedong had this when he killed that 12 o'clock base, but basically he just didn't have enough to follow up. If this was a bigger map and Jaedong had 2 more bases, maybe. But oh, poor Jaedong, he's dripping sweat off of his face. Oh my god. Wow. And Stork has a coat on, by the way. Like, Stork is wearing a thick jacket in his booth. So that sweat is, I don't think that's heat sweat. I think it's cold inside his booth, but he is just so stressed that he is sweating here. He's still got some forces here. He's still got the Ultralisks. Stork somehow just keeps making units, though. And it's funny because at this point in the game, the gas units are actually easier to make in a way because, you know, the gas mines don't mine out. Let's see, this is Jaedong's FP view. He's got, like, hold on, I missed that. He's got 38 supply and no money. Yeah, Jaedong has 38 supply. He's gone. He can't get any more money. It's impossible for him to get more money unless he's get 12. But with 4 Archons and a few other units, there's no way that 38 supply can get up there to 12 o'clock to mine there. Look at all the idle larvae. He's sending in the drones. Where are the drones? Is he actually going to try and distance mine, or is he just throwing away his drones as a last ditch thing? Remember, this is the final. This is 3-3. This is the ace match. This is the ace match, ladies and gentlemen. And you can't beat Archons on an infinite timeline. Interesting way of looking at it, yeah. Jaedong has nothing. Look, you can see, I mean, he's got nothing to do. He's got no units. He's going to try and micro these Ultralisks over and over again or something? I don't know. His Ultras. He's got 2 Scourge. Guys, don't worry. He's got 2 Scourge. He's going to take out... Oh my god, he's just absolutely soaking wet. There's the GG, finally. And Stork takes it for Khan. Wow. Wow. The sweat. Oh, man. Regenerated mana from temperatures. Oh, poor Jado. Oh my god. He's gonna have to like soak his keyboard in rice or something like that. It must be like drenched. Oh, and there's the Samsung team. They just won the match. Well played. Well played. Was it outdoor during the summer? No! I don't think so. Wait, maybe it is outdoors. No. See, it's indoors. It's indoors. Yeah. And this is the OGN studio. I don't know if I've been to this OGN studio. This might be the new one that they made. 2010? Oh, I was there in 2010. Maybe it just looks weird. Maybe it just looks weird. Anyway. Jaina gets a new keyboard every game. Yeah, the booths, I bet the booths are pretty warm, but I thought Stork was like wearing a jacket though, right? He looks like he took his jacket off, but at the beginning of the game, Stork was like wearing a jacket. Yeah, see, look, Stork's wearing a jacket when he comes out of there. Like a thick jacket. Heart from Stork. That's a good note to end on. Oh, you guys can't see this, can you? Hold on a second. There we go. We'll leave it on the heart for Stork. Is it not going to show up? All right. That's so weird that when I'm on that screen, it doesn't show anything. There we go. We'll freeze it on the Stork giving a heart to the screen. That'll be a good thing to close on. But hang out for a minute, and we'll raid someone else so we can get a nice little raid in and say hi to someone. I should remember to host you next time when we're done with CPL. Didn't realize you started. No worries, man. Not a big deal. Thank you again to Herbmon. He gave us a little host earlier today. Mole Trap, don't end the stream. I just got here. No! X! I'm about to end the stream. I'm about to end it. I gotta go. We'll hang out with me for a few minutes. All right, we can do that. Although, actually, I mean, I can hang out, talk, and chat for a minute here. But Discord, actually, I don't know if it's going to work this time because my audio is messed up. I tried to call Diggity earlier, and it fried all of my audio, and I had to redo all of the settings in OBS and Discord to try and get it to work, and it still didn't work. And so I don't know if it's going to work right now. So we can try it, though. But, all right, well, I'll end it. I'll go catch you on Discord for a minute then. But I got to head out pretty soon, though. But thank you all for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Those of you that just got here at the end, sorry that we're ending, but I'm going to be back on Saturday, more than likely. So Saturday afternoon, we're going to be back streaming again. We're going to do some more VODs and Chill. We got another... we're going to do another winners match, I think, because the one we watched earlier was Oz versus KT, and Jaedong all killed. Well, that was the first of two matches, and they're going to replay again, Oz versus KT. So they're going to have a chance at revenge. So if you guys want to watch some more Jaedong, maybe one more Jaedong game, maybe 4 more Jaedong games, we don't know. Then tune back in on Saturday. But anyway, let's go ahead and see who there is that we can do a little raid to. Who's online right now? Who's on Starcraft? If there's no one on Starcraft, we'll raid someone else who's a friend of mine who's playing a game called Life is Strange, which is a kind of a weird game. It's like a kind of a role-playing game thing. Not a role-playing game. It's like a game where you actually play like as a young woman, basically. I don't know. It's kind of weird. All right, let's actually. Oh, we can raid Terror. Terror's a good chap. We'll raid Terror. Terran. Go watch some high level Terran play. All right, so coming of age tale about a girl who gets into some strange shit, but it's a good story. Well, if you want to watch Life in Strange, I recommend going to Live in Pink. Live in Pink is a... I actually don't even remember where I met her, but she used to be involved in the Starcraft community. I think she was a host or something like that. Or maybe she was a League person. I don't know. But she's really, really awesome. Super cool person and a friend of mine. So if you want to watch Life is Strange, you can go watch her. Let me actually... I can do this. I can link her. So if you want to, you can go here. And you can watch Live in Pink play Life is Strange if you're interested. But that's going to do it for me. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I will catch you all next time.